Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a favorites video on products I've been loving throughout the year up until this point thus far. I'm going to go ahead and start with some body care products first, and then go into some beauty products, and then finally hair care. So I just have a couple of products from the body care section, and the first one that I'm going to be talking about today is the Dove Go Fresh Rejuvenate Body Wash, and this is the scent Pear and Aloe Vera. So this is the product that I have from Dove. I really love the Dove body products. This is one of the Go Fresh scents, and it does have the nutrient moisture in it as all of their body washes. It just smells so good, and I love that this product is super duper affordable and very accessible. Okay guys, so the next product I have is a body lotion from Nivea, the Essentially Enriched Dry to Very Dry Skin Body Lotion. What I love about this product is that it is very moisturizing. I personally am super impressed because it is so affordable that I really did not have my standards too high. Typically for me with body lotions that are available on a drugstore level, they are usually very water-based and watery in texture, and initially your skin looks hydrated and moisturized, but then soon after I find that my skin is dry again. But this Essentially Enriched one from Nivea really does help seal in the moisture after the shower, and it's good to apply even to skin that's not wet. I usually apply it right out of the shower. It does have almond oil in it, so I feel like that's why it's different than a lot of the traditional body lotions that are just probably more water-based, because it does have that oil component in it. So it really does help you have smoother skin and really moisturized, hydrated skin. Alright guys, so next up is another product for the body. It is the LV Body Butter, and this is the scent Girls Night Out. It is basically a shea butter, body butter, and I really more so than anything use this as a fragrance to my skin, and just to add a little bit more intensive moisture to areas of my skin that are even more dry. But I also use it as a fragrance because it is scented. The scent is really nice and light. I just really am impressed with this body butter. They also have a spray shea oil as well if you don't want the traditional shea butter type, and I know that there's a ton of whipped shea butter companies out and about, but this one to me is unique, especially because I love the scents, and I was just really impressed with the formula, honestly. And I do love shea butters in general, but this one, the scent and then the formula of it not being too greasy, was just really impressive. Okay guys, so one last body product that I have to talk about is also from Dove. It is the dry spray deodorant in the scent Revive. I really love this dry spray deodorant. It is a bit more pricey than the traditional deodorants that you can get that are just the antiperspirant roll-on stick. But for me it's worth it because I really find that I'm very sensitive to deodorants causing my underarm to get sore or irritated, and I've even had that problem with natural deodorants, so I know someone's gonna suggest that. I'm still on the hunt to find a natural antiperspirant deodorant that is actually effective, because a lot of the ones I've found were either not reducing sweat, so I literally have sweat all under my shirts or clothes or tops, or they're just ineffective and I smell within an hour to 2 hours, especially if I'm active or if it's warm or anything like that. And for me, that's just not gonna work. And also I did find that I was still irritated with some of the natural deodorants. Most particularly, I think the Tom's one was the worst. I had a terrible reaction to that. So this is actually a deodorant that I can use that does not bother me. I do want to be able to eventually get an aluminum free version of it, but because it's for sensitive skin and it's non-irritant, I really love it. It doesn't behave the same way the roll-on antiperspirant does to me, so it's worth the money, and it actually does not irritate me, plus it smells good all day. Okay, so now on to skin and beauty. I have a couple of products to talk about. First is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water all-in-one waterproof makeup remover. There are other micellar waters that I like a lot more and that are better than this one, but they're more expensive. So to save some coin in the meantime, between time, I'm rocking with this one, and it is pretty good. Does it get everything off on the first swoop? No, you do have to wipe a couple of times, but this one that I got is for waterproof makeup and mascara, and I do like that it does do a good job of cleansing, and it's a great way for me, but sometimes if it's at the end of the day and I really don't feel like having to go use my Clarisonic, wash, rinse, exfoliate, the whole nine, I can just take a cotton round and wipe everything off and make sure my skin is at least clean and the makeup's off, and it doesn't irritate, it's not really harsh or anything like that. So all in all, this is a good product, and it's very affordable. Okay guys, so another product I've been loving is this Vitamin C serum from Measurable Difference, and I have just been loving skin serums in general because right now the job that I'm currently at, I get to rub shoulders with a lot of estheticians, so I'm always asking them questions about what's best for our skin, particularly my skin as a woman of color, because sometimes the skin needs and concerns that you have can be impacted by your ethnicity, like scarring, hyperpigmentation, and things like that. So vitamin C is excellent in helping you to have even, brightened skin, not like lightening or bleaching your skin, but just a brightening and evenness of tone. This helps with stimulating collagen production and helps to minimize the signs of aging, and also helps to infuse moisture into the skin. So even now, being concerned with things like keeping your skin hydrated, keeping your skin looking good, feeling good are very important even at a younger age. And sometimes we kind of think black don't crack, so you don't really pay as much attention to your skin, but skincare is super important no matter what your ethnicity is. And moisture is very important because for me, I find that I actually have oily skin, and your skin can sometimes behave in that way because it is actually dry and it's overproducing oil. So this is supposed to help with your moisture levels, which is really important for my skin because I'll have oily areas and then I'll have other areas that are dry patches. So the esthetician that I was consulting with definitely recommended that I really work on incorporating moisture into my skincare and making sure the moisture in my skin is balanced out. And she definitely recommended using skin serums like this one that are lightweight and easily absorb into the skin topically. So I have really been liking it a lot. It's not too badly priced. It's not super duper expensive. It's a way more affordable serum in my opinion, because the serums that I work with day in day out at my job are definitely in the $150 and up range. So this one's definitely a lot more affordable and still very effective. Okay, so next up I have two more beauty products. These are both from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Nudes Shadow Palette and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I have the Matte and Poreless foundation on today, and I actually have some of the gold from the Nudes palette on the highlighted areas of my face right now. Love both of these products. I really love the matte and poreless because, as I mentioned, I do have oilier skin and it does sometimes overproduce oil throughout the day, especially in my T-zone. So a foundation that helps me be poreless but also matte like this is super important, and it does really work. And I also don't find it to be drying. I don't overdo it when I apply it because I'm not a big fan of foundation. I don't like heavy foundation, at least. I usually spot conceal and that's it for me. But I have been liking that this is buildable coverage and that you don't have to use a ton of it to get the matte benefits, and it does really last all day, especially if you're going to have an event or something and you do want a heavier look. I recommend this highly. And then the Nudes palette is just gorgeous. All the shades are so beautiful. There's a great mix of shimmers and mattes, and these are both affordable, especially because I got them on sale at CVS, and it was like a buy one get one and then like a $5 back coupon. So you can definitely score these drugstore products for a great affordable price, but if you catch them off sale, they still aren't more than $10 a piece, so they're very affordable, and I have definitely been wearing both of these products out and loving them. Okay guys, so the next beauty product that I have to talk about is from NYX. It is their Butter Gloss, and it's in the shade Creme Brulee. This was actually gifted to me, and when I saw the actual shade, I was worried about it because it's really pink, and I didn't want it to come off like too light on my lips basically, and it does not, because it's a gloss but it does have just a hint of color to it. I really like it. It's such a great product. It's super easy. It's one of those glosses you can throw in the bag. You don't need a liner with it. You don't need any other steps. You can just literally reapply throughout the day as you go and touch up your lips. And I do like that it gives my lips just a touch of color, just beyond the natural color that my lips have. So for me, this is definitely a super great product. Okay, next up guys is this beautiful spring color from Opi. This is from their new Fiji collection for spring, and it is the Super Fiji Tastic color. I think I'm saying that right. It's a super long kitschy name to go with their like Fiji theme, but it's a beautiful blue, and I love that it's opaque and not shimmery. I really love colors like this on my nails and toes for spring, and since we're going into those spring months, daylight savings in a few days, it's getting lighter and lighter, it's getting warmer and warmer. This just makes me so happy. It reminds me like warm days are ahead, because I'm not really a fan of winter. I really love the color payout of this, because sometimes the cheaper polishes to me are very watery and the color you see is not what you get on your nail, but what you see is definitely what you get, which I love, and it just looks really pretty against my skin, if you can see. So yeah, I've definitely been loving this. I have a dark color on my nails right now, like a dark brown, but I'll definitely be swapping and doing this color very soon. Okay, finally I have two hair favorites for this video. The first one is the Devacurl Build-Up Buster. This is their Micellar Water Cleansing Serum. I got to try this from the Influencer box this month, or maybe not this month, like a month and a half back so far. Yeah, it's March already. It's definitely been a month and a half now. I love it. I'm actually almost through this whole bottle. As you can see, I'm like all the way down here now, and I really love this to clarify and cleanse my hair without stripping it, without drying it. I feel like it's a really great product, and I really personally have seen a difference in my curls and the way my hair is behaving. If you guys want to see a demo with this product, definitely check out the link in the description box of this video to a video using this step by step. But this has just been a favorite for me. I've definitely been reaching for this as my shampoo over and over, because you can use it weekly. Like, it's not too harsh to use every single week, whereas a clarifying shampoo, a traditional one, I would never use that weekly. But this is a perfect balance of giving your hair that really good clean that it needs sometimes without drying it. So I definitely really like this, especially as the summer is gonna come. You know, you're out in the heat, your hair sweats, your scalp sweats, especially because I'm gonna be trying to work out more, that you just sometimes need a little bit of a deeper clean, but I don't want to, of course, dry my hair out or use anything too harsh, and this is like just the perfect thing for it. I do feel like a little goes a long way, and that it's a really unique product. I haven't tried something like this in a long time. I don't think I've ever tried anything that's quite like this ever, because it's a very weird product, but it works. Like, it's definitely very unique. And like I said, if you want a detailed review of my thoughts on it, especially my first impressions of it, check out the video that'll be in the description box of this one. But this has been a true favorite of mine. I've really been loving it a lot. Okay, guys, so my last favorite is from Camille Rowe. This is the Curl Love Moisture Milk. This has rice milk and macadamia oil. This is my first time trying this product. I got to try it. They sent it to me maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and I used this and only this on my hair. And I just want to show you guys. Literally, I have, if you guys can see. So this is the line where it stops. I only used this much of the product for my entire head of hair, and I got such great results. Like, I felt like I was gonna have way less of this. A little of it goes such a long way, and it just, I'm gonna insert pictures of how my hair came out from using just this styler only. It was soft, it was defined, it stayed that way for literally a week and literally 8 days, so a little over a week and a day. It stayed that way, and yeah, really impressed with it. My hair was super soft, and just yeah, my hair has not come out that great to me, and feeling that good and looking that good and having the mix of definition and volume. Perfect hair days with this styler. I didn't film the tutorial using it, so I will come back and film a video demoing how I use this product. But yeah, I am so impressed with it. I did not use anything else. I didn't layer any other stylers in it. I used this on its own, and it has been a product I have been raving about because of how impressed I was with the results. So if you guys have not tried this Curl Love Moisture Milk from Camille Rowe, definitely give it a try. This is the first time I have tried it. I used the Curl Maker, the Twisting Butter, and I've heard a lot about those, but not so much about this one. And yeah, definitely a huge thumbs up for me. So that is the end of this favorites video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any favorites you've been loving this month, definitely please share them below. If you've tried any of the products I talked about today, please share them below so that other people can kind of see your feedback on them and know if they want to try them for themselves. And if there's any products you'd like to see me try or use here on my channel, definitely leave suggestions below in the comment bar as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.